Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for having this hearing. Very timely and very important. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your service. You know, it's essential that we have the resources here to protect the members of Congress, the staff, even the visitors that come to Capitol Hill here. And the crime that's in the city has an impact on that. And let me say this. I have the greatest admiration for those that wear the uniform of law enforcement, both in the city, Capitol Police. I'm here today because of the bravery and heroism of one of the Capitol Police officers on the baseball field in 2017, who on his own drew fire to allow me to try to get to one of the players who had been already shot. David Bailey will remain a hero, not only to me, but to my family. And I appreciate their dedication. Chief, good to see you again. It's been almost 16 hours. I appreciate, you were at the Gershwin Award last night. I think it's important, not only you be there, you were in uniform. And to show one thing is that even though the jurisdiction may be Capitol Hill, it really follows anywhere that we go as members, whether it's somewhere else on Capitol Hill or whether it's we're traveling in a Codell or we're traveling somewhere else. And so it's not just what happens on Capitol Hill, but it's the crime in the area, because I was even thinking of this last night as we spoke about this hearing. Here we are, not on Capitol Hill, but we're in D.C. with a significant number of members of Congress that are there. I know that the police budget request for fiscal year 24 was $841 million, and that has increased substantially over the past 5 years. Chief, can you speak to the challenges that the department is facing that led to that increase, the request?
So it really comes down to our mission and our workload. Our mission has expanded, and our workload has gone up dramatically. And you've heard me talk many times about the number of threats against members of Congress. And you've heard me talk about the number of demonstrations that we handle and the tactics that these demonstrators, seem to escalate, and which requires a commensurate response from Capitol Police. And with one of the things that I have done since I got here was to take a broader approach to the safety of our community. When I say our community, I'm talking about the members of Congress, our staff, the visitors, and not so when they cross the street and they're no longer on the Capitol complex. Okay, well that's somebody else's problem. No, we take responsibility for our community as best we can. A good example's Union Station. There's a lot of activity over at Union Station. Some of it is great, and some of it is criminal. And so we assist Amtrak Police, we assist Metro Transit Police, and we assist MPD to the best of our ability. We monitor the radio, so when we hear 911 dispatches come out over MPD's radio, if we're close by, our cops respond, because we want to be able to help. Again, MPD is the best partner we have, and they always come to help us when we have the need. So we want to be good partners as well, and make sure that folks that are in and around Capitol Hill, when our community is at an event, you're going to see us there.
All right, and I know it's beyond just Capitol Hill, because in our recent policy conference, several members of the Capitol Police were there securing us. We have conventions coming up that I'm sure that you're going to be involved in both of those.
Hundreds of officers.
And yes. So, yeah, there's a big draw on force. Mr. Pemberton, does MPD face similar challenges that necessitate more funding? And is it true that you're at the lowest level of officers that you've been in 50 years?
That's correct. The lowest staffing levels we've had in 50 years. And funding would be a problem if we didn't have a shortage of 500 police officers. So not paying those 500 cops that are supposed to be here, I think, is saving the city a lot of money. But even when the city has thrown money at this, right now they're offering $25,000 signing bonuses to become a Metropolitan Police Officer, and that's not moving the needle. And the reason is because of this climate and this environment that's been created by the City Council. It is not an attractive place to work for current employees or potential future employees.
All right. Thank you. I see my time's expired. I also want to thank you for your response on January 6th. You guys were an integral part of that, so thank you. I yield back.